And we'd like to ask Dick Pettingill to come up. Ralph, you give him that. Come over here, Dick. Ralph, you hold that. You hold it. This says, thank you, Dick and Karen Pettingill, for working for us and others to build successful community in our city. The 205 Community Builders Award from Urban Ventures. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the acknowledgement. Seldom in one's career can you be part of a decision that will fundamentally change the future of a community, and I think this decision will certainly do that. And it's a decision that will play out 5, 10, 15 years from now, and I think all of us should be proud of what's happened here. This was not an easy decision for our organization. It was a very difficult one because we had 3 very competitive economic proposals, both from Roseville, St. Paul, and Minneapolis. And I still recall, and many of our board members who participated in that decision are here this evening, the first time we brought our board over here when this was basically cobwebs and catacombs, and a couple of my board members who are here tonight told me this guy must be absolutely nuts and out of his mind to think about going to the Sears building. What is he thinking about? I was warned that the building had been vacant since 1994, and trying to get something through the interesting governance process in Minneapolis is always a challenge. We advanced the cause, but 2 very important things emerged in the conversation. It was well beyond economics. It was really about our commitment as a mission-driven organization as to what we have to do to partner with our communities for the health and well-being of our communities. And our board made a decision. They said, not only are we following our value of stewardship, but we're following our mission of being a community-driven organization, and this is a good decision in the best interest of this community. But it was also very important for us, a third condition, financial health and well-being, community, and a sense of our culture of what we tried to bring out in the building, as well as being part of, adjacent to one of our significant medical centers, Abbott Northwestern. We will have, by the end of March, we'll have 850 administrative employees in this building. The first one moved in today, that was myself. And if you haven't been through my cubicle, I'd urge you to do so. It's very exciting. A lot of people don't believe that's the truth, but we wanted to have a culture of transparency. Our employees designed this building, they created this building, they own this building, and when you came in the main entryway, you saw the circle of life and the people, and what we want to do is bring out what 23,000 people in Alina do every single day, and that's care for people throughout Minnesota and western Wisconsin. And so when we built the building, we said we wanted to be adjacent to a medical center as well. So when any of us come to work here, every day I drive past a medical center, and it's all about understanding that the work we do is in service to the service that 23,000 people provide in this organization, so we're very excited about that. We're delighted to be here. We're proud. This really is a historic moment. There are many people who I should thank. Our board of directors showed enormous courage because there was risk clearly involved in this. Thank you very much. Well deserved. I thank Jim Ryan, the Ryan Companies. I actually didn't know Jim owned a coat. So it's nice that I know I've met with him on many occasions. This is only the second time I've seen him with a tie, but it's been the same one. So we're gonna when we do start paying the rent, Jim, maybe we can get you another tie as well. And I have to thank RT and the city leadership and the city council. I remember on a Sunday afternoon, I called RT at home and I said, RT, we're ready to go. And I need to call upon you and the city staff and the city council to deliver. And they did so in an exceptional way, and I was just delighted and pleased. I hope when you go through the building that you see the creativity and the imagination that people have used in really bringing out something very distinctive. We had these massive concrete slabs that we had to go through. None of these columns could be moved. And when you go through the building, take a look at the atrium, and we tried to bring in the natural light. And it's all about trying to create an environment of service and support of our mission as an organization. We're beginning to enter the next phase of our work. As I said, by the end of March, we'll have 1,850 people in here. We're very excited about our partners in the global market, the residents who will occupy the space, and the affordable housing that's going to be starting soon. We're very pleased about that. As part of our commitment to the community in conjunction with PPL and Habitat for Humanities, the employees of Alina in this building will actually be building one of the homes out there. And so we're very engaged in being good community stewards and being involved in the community. Last person I want to thank is Karen, my wife. She joined me here 3 years ago. Prior to that time, neither of us had ever stepped foot in Minnesota. She's a native Minnesotan, a native Californian, and now a native Minnesotan. She is absolutely convinced that and she has a wonderful Minnesota cold this evening, but absolutely convinced that we've moved 40 miles south of the North Pole. I've reassured her that is not the case. But we've met many, many wonderful people in this community. To think that 3 years ago I did not know one person in Minnesota, and we have our friends and neighbors over here joining us this evening, my colleagues at Alina, the wonderful community leadership. It's just been an outstanding journey for me, and I'm proud to be part of it. Thank you very much.